Hello, my fellow maggots who live for the rotting flesh. I'm dying. No, I don't have a terminal illness like cancer. As far as I know, I don't. I mean, maybe something's going on that I'm not aware of. I mean, I did have Hep C a few years back, but Big Pharma took care of that, and there hasn't been any issues since then. All is good. But I'm 59 years old, and the reality is no matter what I do, I'm going to get older. Every year I get a little bit older, and I get closer to that grand finale, whenever that may be. If I live to the average age here in Canada, then I've got about another 21, 22 years left. If I might make it to 90, so that would give me 31 years. But when you reach my age, your perspective on everything changes. And a lot of concerns that you didn't have when you were younger suddenly become a reality. Like, even if I am able to grow old, will I be able to afford it? I mean, it's expensive if you're older and you're not working anymore, and if you become ill, or if you injure yourself and you're dependent on drugs and Medicare and everything else. Like, even here in Canada, not everything is 100% covered. And not to mention the humiliation of being dependent on others. That'll be a tough one for me. Like, I'm a loner, you know. I have, 3 kids, 5 grandkids. I've gone through 2 wives, but I'm very much so a loner, especially in the last 10 years, 9 years since my last marriage breakup. I mean, I've been celibate for 9 years, and that's been good so far. This is a choice of mine. I did not have to be celibate. That was not necessary. But now, since I've been eating a meat-based diet, I've been pretty much eating carnivore. Raw meat, raw liver, all that stuff, raw fish, you name it, raw, give it to me, I'll eat it. Not everything. I don't think I'd eat chicken raw. I don't know. Chicken I have to cook. And same with pork. I don't have pork a lot. I had it tonight though. It was quite tasty. I ate the fat raw. There was a big strip of fat on the outside, and I cut that off and ate it, and it went down really nice. But what was I talking about? Oh, celibacy and carnivore. Oh yeah, my testosterone is getting cranked up again. I mean, back in 2010, I did a fruitarian experiment. I went fruitarian for 6 months, and my libido just tanked, fell off the map. I wasn't impotent, but my sexual drive had just really shrunk, literally. And at that time, was that 2010? Yeah, it was actually just before my marriage breakup. My ex thought I wasn't attracted to her anymore because I wasn't hitting on her all the time. But the fact was, I just was more relaxed now. However, to get back to now, it turned out that was not a good thing. And so I had to get off the raw fruitarian, introduce other foods. They were vegan at the time, but it did help bring my testosterone levels back up again, but never quite as what it used to be. Until recently, I've been noticing things that are like, whoa, wow, I haven't experienced that in years. What the hell's going on here? And I don't know what to say about it. Like, I think it definitely is related to the diet. It's got to be. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Okay, I don't want to go into the gory details, but I guess I've gone this far. I might as well go all the way. Like, I'm having an erection all night long. Like, I'm waking up in the middle of the night with an erection. And yeah, I'm waking up in the morning, hard as a rock. I don't know. And that's a problem because I'm celibate. I'm like a monk. I'm not supposed to have that. So now I don't know what to do. Well, I do know what to do, but yeah. But it doesn't matter, you know. I'm still in the last days of my life. Every year I'm going to get older. My body will gradually degenerate no matter how well I look after myself, no matter how well I eat, no matter how many good nights sleep I get. You can't avoid death. There's no diet, there's no exercise program out there that's going to prevent you from ultimately growing old, degenerating, and dying. And I guess what you want, though, without getting obsessed with it, because I don't want to have to be thinking about food all the time. And I think that's one thing I really love, too, about the carnivore diet is that it's so easy, especially when I eat raw meat. Like, I don't even have to cook anything, man. I just let it sit out on the counter for the day and then eat it at dinner time. Yeah. And I live within walking distance of places I can get good quality meat. So I'm laughing. But, so yeah, where was I going with that? I don't have to be like putting a lot of time and energy into thinking about eating and developing these fancy dishes to taste good. It's not even about flavor anymore. It's not the priority. It's about eating food that will adequately give my body what it needs to run efficiently. And I'm getting a lot done. It just seems so much easier now. So that's good for me, who's at the last stage of his life, however long that may be, that I don't have to be preoccupied with that. Even with fitness, you know, I do my morning workout, 4 days on, 1 day off. It's pretty much the discipline. I don't go beyond 45 minutes, and that's it. I'm not freaking out that I need to add in more to keep things, you know, fit and strong and all that. It works. And then the rest of the time, like for me, I'm an artist. I'm a painter. That's what I do. And I'm painting large paintings, and I'm being very productive as an artist, and it's my goal just to produce as much quality work as I can before I leave this planet. Soon in the near future, I'll have